I'm the conductor of the poop 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 train!
Hey guys, how's it going? Bonbon here, and I just wanted to tell you guys real quick that if you have not beaten the 4th DLC but you want to go through the entire game step by step, I do recommend you stopping the video right now because this is the final boss that you face in the DLC. So if you haven't beaten the game, I do not recommend this watching the video, because this is when you fight the final boss. Now, with that out of the way, let me continue with the main topic of this commentary. The main topic of this commentary is my review on the entire DLC, because I just beat it just now, or like whenever I post this video. When I'm making this commentary, I just beat it, and I gotta say, this DLC is crazy. Like, oh my god, it is so much fun. This DLC, it is by far like one of the best DLCs made so far. I really like it. And what I like about it is that it's nice and long. It brings in a bunch of material from different of the DLCs, such as like Tor coming back and such, and like all these things are happening. They bring more Moxie guns. They change all the people's apparel, so they all have different clothing and such now. Like, everything is changed, and there's so much stuff that happens in the DLC that I just can't even describe it. It is just way too much fun, this DLC. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail, just in case you haven't been in the game and you're just watching this commentary to see what I like about it, or like you want to see the final boss battle. But I'm just going to say that if you have not been in this DLC yet and you have it, just get on right now and finish it off, because it is way too much fun. Like, this final boss is pretty hard, but at the same time it was pretty cool because all the different stages and everything, it was pretty fun. All the bosses that you face throughout the game is loads of fun. The enemies are a little harder than most of the enemies in the regular game, which is nice because like we always need new hard enemies and everything. Like, everybody who plays Borderlands 2 knows that the Unkempt Harold is the strongest pistol in the game. Yeah, me with my Gunzerker and my little pistol build, I have 4 of the Gunzerker. Me with 2 Unkempt Heralds, it was still hard for me to kill a lot of the enemies that are in the game. I had to use like slag a lot. Like, I had to use the new pearlescent gun a lot. I had to do all kinds of stuff to make this entire thing work. But freaking DLC is nice and hard. It's long. It's really long. It's a little confusing. Lots of new enemies, and so you have to change up your fighting style a lot. You have to think very strategically when you're facing your enemies, and you just have to do a lot of stuff to make sure that to be successful in the game. And there's a lot of puzzles, which is nice too. Like, there's a lot of different types of puzzles in the game, and if you don't successfully go through the puzzles, then it just helps you out. Like, there's one part in the game where you have to do like this little parkour puzzle, and if you fell a lot, you never lost money if you fell off the map. So for the guys who fall off the map or worry about falling off the map, you don't have to worry about it. You won't lose any money over it. And after a while, if you don't get it, then they'll just pop the bridge out so you could get it, because it is a little bit difficult and whatnot. So yeah, that's about let me think of anything else. The bosses I talked about, enemies talked about. The guns, I've only gotten one gun from the new DLC, and that is the new pearlescent submachine gun that has 2 elements. That thing is the boss. Oh my god, if you guys are looking for a pearlescent gun, like you haven't gotten any of them yet in any of the DLCs, or if you have some in the other DLCs and you're looking to get some for this DLC, guaranteed go for the submachine gun. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name. That has 2 elements, the slag and shock. Get that thing first. That thing is awesome. If you get, I think it was like the commando one of it or something, but it has like 27,000 damage. That is the best version of the gun. So if you see that one, get it. If you don't see it, just save and exit a couple times, and then eventually it'll pop up. Look for the one that has 27,000 damage. That thing kicks ass. Let me see here. The guns, all the other guns in the game, they're all right. Like, I have Mad Moxie's submachine gun, the like slippery when wet, all that. I forgot the names. I remember the abbreviation though. That gun's alright. Don't really use that one too much. But like, I don't really want to like say too much because I'll get a lot of details. But If I was to give like the entire DLC a review based off all the other DLCs as well as the game, I would probably give this one 9. And I'm not very good at scoring, so I give it a 9. What I didn't like about it is just some things were a little confusing. I got lost a lot on the maps, and because like there's so many different ways of getting around and everything, so I got lost a lot. There were some parts that were just a little weird that I just didn't like. I can't really describe it in words, but as I'm going to give it a 9, and which is still a good review. So good score. So if you guys haven't played it, I highly recommend just hopping on it right now to finish it off. And I can't really think of anything else to say, so I'm not just going to blabber on for a while. So just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm probably going to put on some music, and you all have a second class day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
It was great at the end.
Enough! You can't just deny what Jack did to Roland.
Can't hear you.
She's right, Tina.
So do you want to do some side quests, or?
You need to accept it. Roland is dead.
I know! I know! But it's my story! And...
You know what? It's okay. He doesn't have to go.
Not if you don't want him to.
Yeah, keep going. I actually want to know how the story ends.
Thank you. As the sorcerer's fatal spell hurtled toward the oblivious night, it was clear that only a miracle would save him. But luckily for the knight, a miracle is exactly what he got.
Ah!
Hell yeah!